How to get your first deal as a new real estate agent. There's really only 5 ways, and it's not that complex, but a lot of people seemingly struggle in order to get their first transaction. And the best part is once you get one deal, you can get another because you just rinse and repeat the process. And of course, learn new strategies and continue to develop your skill set. But in this video, I just want to break down the 5 things you can do within your first 30 days in order to get your first deal as a new licensed agent. What's up, guys? It's Mike Sherrard with eXp Realty. I train thousands of agents every year to skyrocket their business the modern way with social media. And I'm doing something new for the rest of this year. So anybody that subscribes to my channel, likes and comments on any of my videos on a weekly basis, I will enter you into a weekly draw to win a free copy of my full Social Agent Academy, one of the top social media training programs on every single platform, not one, all of them, especially because there's sections in there specifically tailored towards how to get your first deal for free as a brand new agent. But let's dive into these 5 things you can do in your first month in order to get your first deal, or if you're 6 months in and haven't got a deal yet, what you can do right now. Okay, so number 1 is making proper announcements on every platform, and also sending messages to the people in your contact list. Because if you talk to most agents, most of them, especially experienced ones, will tell you that in most cases, your first deal is in your contact list. It's in this thing right here, your phone. And a lot of people are seemingly shy, or it's almost like they're embarrassed to announce that they're a realtor, but that's just holding you back. That's not hurting anybody but you if you're not open about what you did. But there's ways to go about this. So again, it's not just saying, hey, I'm a new real estate agent, come work with me. It's giving context as to why you became a real estate agent. What is your unique value proposition? What got you into this industry? Why are you passionate about it? What are you going to do differently? And sharing that as a bit of a story on platforms like Facebook, your personal Facebook page, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, all of these different platforms. It's really important to let people know, hey, this is what I'm now doing. And what you'll see, a lot of people make the assumption that if you announce yourself as a new realtor, that people aren't going to work with you because you're a new realtor. But what you'll see is a lot of the people in your contact list, friends, family, connections, people that you met in the past, actually want to work with you as a new realtor to support you. So you're doing a massive disservice to yourself by not announcing to the world that you're a realtor and why you did it. So that's the caveat, is making a proper announcement and giving context as to why you made this decision. But if you make those announcements on social media, oftentimes you're going to get engagement. And if they might not be your first deal, at least now people know. And the more people who know you're in this business, the more people that will think of you when the time comes for them to buy, sell, or invest. Number 2 is attending networking events. This is incredibly important because in real estate, it kind of goes 2 different ways, which is the more people you know, the more deals you're going to do. But simultaneously, because of the digital world we're in now, the more people who know you, the more deals you're going to do. So attending networking events is really important. And I did this as a brand new agent where every single week, at least once a week, I would go to a networking event where it's either local startups and local entrepreneurs and business owners, or real estate networking events. Real estate investing networking events, I'll be more specific. And the reason why that's the case is because oftentimes real estate investors will work with realtors in order to help them find a flip to buy and then sell the flip on the back end. So you get 2 transactions from each connection. And that did a lot of deals for me in my first couple of years, but it's a really important thing to build into your schedule because a lot of people come into real estate and they're like, Mike, I don't have a sphere. I don't know anybody. I just moved to the city. I'm young, whatever the situation is. Well, same with me, but at least if you attend networking events, you can control the fact that you are now growing your network every single week. It's very easy to do. They're usually 1 hour. But again, one thing I have to stress, if you're going to be going to networking events, do not go with anybody else. Because if you go with a friend or somebody else, you're more inclined to just talk with them, because the goal is to meet new people. So you should go in with intent and strategy to lead with value, offer service, offer to people, what can I do for you? Right? Don't look at how can you selfishly get business. Say, meet somebody new in a different industry and say, hey, what can I do to help you grow your business? And when people see that you're coming from a place of value and you've got positive intent with that collaboration to make it mutual, they're a lot more likely to refer business your way and also think of you when the time comes. Number 3, the one nobody wants to hear, but it really is important, is prospecting. Because again, If you're new, you do not have a database or a sphere unless you're one of the unicorns that comes from a different industry and is, that allows you to build that, but most of us don't. So we're starting with a blank slate. So the one thing you need to understand is, again, in the beginning, you need to do the things not that you want to do, but the things that you have to do. And this comes down to prospecting. Choose either cold calling or door knocking and commit to one of them. I door knocked every single day for 3 hours a day in the rain and the snow, in the cold and the warm, all of it for 6 months straight. 7 days a week, 3 hours a day, 6 months straight. And that built the majority of my business in my first 2 years. Half of my listings in my first year and second year came from that 6 month sprint of door knocking. And since, I've never had to prospect another day in my life, which is really powerful. But again, you need to focus on the things that you have control over, proactive methods of growing your database and expanding your network, right? So yes, social media works. Yes, I have new agents doing $50 to $100 million a year following our YouTube strategies that partner with us at the Wolfpack, but that is also because they were hyper consistent. So if you're like most realtors and you struggle with consistency and you're not willing to work on your communication skills to deliver a powerful message, you need to prospect. FSBOs or expireds or farm or whatever, but you need to do that because that yet again is a proactive way to control that you expand your network and thus expanding your database. And simultaneously, as you start to develop the skills to become good at prospecting, it develops the number one skill you need in order to dominate in real estate, which is communication. So this is going to help you win listing presentations against more experienced agents. It's going to help you win buyers presentations again, and it's going to allow you to thrive in this industry. Prospecting is incredibly important because not only is it going to allow you to every single day start to build out your database and generate leads, but it's also simultaneously generating the intangible things that you need to grow as a realtor, which is your skill sets and your communication. Number 4 is hosting open houses for other real estate agents. Now, I've got an incredible video of how to convert at a ridiculous rate and get both buyers and sellers from every open house. So if you want that, drop a comment below and I'll send it to you because it's a full interview with a guy in my group that does upwards of 90 to 100 deals a year. And he has this crazy, super simple, easy to follow wizard strategy for open houses that absolutely crushes. So if you want to know how to do that, it's pretty insane when you learn about it and it seems so obvious, but nobody's doing it. So drop a comment, I'll send you that video. But holding open houses for other agents is a great way to yet again, get in front of prospects, learn how to communicate with people, learn how to handle objections, and also get walk-in deals. It's a really great way to get in front of people that, yeah, you're going to have some nosy neighbors, but oftentimes people are either looking for a house, might not be that house, but a house, or there's sellers from down the street that are saying, hey, I want to go check out this property because I want to see what that's worth, because I want to know how much mine's worth. So doing open houses for people the right way, which the video that I could send you shows, is really powerful for not just getting boots on the ground experience, but simultaneously getting in front of a ton of potential buyers and sellers. And number 5, one of my favorites, obviously, is properly leveraging social media and authentically engaging with people. So there's a number of different ways that you can actually get your first clients from social media, but you have to just look at the fundamentals. So YouTube is the best way to do it by far because it is SEO driven. You can start a channel tomorrow and rank number 1 if you know how to do it. My free social media training shows you that. If you want that, just comment below and I'll send it to you. But it's really controllable, it's search driven, and it's something that allows you to, again, get ahead of your competition for free. Because I am mindful of the fact that most agents do not have a flexible budget, which is why I didn't put any paid strategies on here. But leveraging social media is powerful. You just need to make sure that if you're doing it consistently, you're constantly looking at the data to improve, and also you're optimizing your profiles, making sure you optimize your bio on Instagram, and then make sure people know you're a realtor and what makes you unique. And then go search up the hashtags or the geotags for a certain area you want to farm in your market and start authentically engaging with potential buyers and sellers on there. Because if you look, for example, there's a community that I used to farm, Auburn Bay in Calgary, and what I would do is I would just search for the geotag and the hashtag Auburn Bay on Instagram. And I would go through there, and there's all these pictures of families and moms and dads with their kids doing things together as families. Well, they probably need a house, or they have a house. Either which way, it's a prospect. So what I would do is just spend about 30 minutes a day authentically engaging with people that are in the farm area that I want to service, and they're going to go check out your profile, see who the heck you are, and they're going to see if you've got a properly optimized bio, that you're a realtor, and that you specialize in that area. And also just, again, it's a great way to build your personal brand, expand your reach, and start to become and eventually remain top of mind. But at the end of the day, all you need to do to get your first deal is these 5 things. The first strategy, to reiterate, is just letting everybody know in your contact list and on social media that you're a realtor. This gets you in front of the people that you know. And then number 2, going to networking events is going to get you in front of either A, real estate investors, which are going to buy and sell with you if they flip, or B, is going to get in front of other business owners that also want to see you win because they're all trying to win and grow their business, so they want to help you mutually grow, and it expands your network. Part number 3, prospecting is a rapid way to not just develop the number 1 skill set, but simultaneously control that you're getting in front of more people every single day. Open houses is boots on the ground training of how to work with actual buyers and sellers in person. And then wrapping it up all together is leveraging the incredible organic engagement and reach of social media in order to build your personal brand, skyrocket your reach, and become and remain top of mind. So if you have any other questions, drop a comment below. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.